Hi, my name is Sally Gibbon, and I am the owner of the TrustIsYou.com and a podcast called Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with an exclamation mark. The reason I do these is because I want to teach as many people as possible to learn how to save capital, just federal taxes. Because if I can do it, you should learn about it too. My website is thetrustisyou.com. And my podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now with an exclamation mark. I don't know what's wrong with TikTok, but I can't follow anybody back. So if people want me to send them information on one of my videos on TikTok, please put your email address in and I will send you an email with more information on this. Tonight, Monday, August 28th? Tonight, Monday, August 28th, 8 p.m. East Coast time, I do a live Q&A, bring people on to answer their questions. The www.thetrustisyou.com/Q&A. So again, I got a problem with TikTok. I can't follow back. So if you want information, just put your email into one of my videos and I will respond that way. Thank you. Most people have never heard of the Spendthrift Trust. It is legal, patented in the IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo. The IRS Tax Code was only put into effect in 1913. It was supposed to be 6 years because we were getting ready to go into World War I and the U.S. federal government was broke. Back in 1913, the rich families, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys purposely set things up so they can continue saving money. This is way up in 643B, and most accountants work in the 300, 400 level. I found out about the trust through my real estate group. Actually, I read the book before I joined my real estate group. The instructor in my real estate group, Garrett Gunderson, wrote a book called What the Rockefellers Do. I have a copy of it. It's now called What the Billionaires Do. The Rockefellers Trust is 7 generations old, has almost 400 people under the same EIN, as employee identification number. That's a tax ID number that you can do business with. If the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Kennedys, and the Carnegies can do this, why can't we? So again, my website is thetrustisyou.com. My podcast, Stop Paying Capital Gains Now, because that's what I was doing. My first property in the trust, true story, I was in a real estate group. July of 2020, I took down the deal of the week. It was a $20,000 bank-owned reverse mortgage contract that was going to go to auction for $50,000. Yay, Sally! I'm going to make $30,000 without lifting a hammer. I love it. But the only problem, July of 2020, we're in the middle of COVID. So I had to wait 13 months until August 28th, 2021 to sell the house. I knew my tax rate was at 24%. There are 7 different tax rates from 10% to 37%, and there's 4 different ways to file your taxes. Single, head of household, married, or filing married but separately. So when you make an appointment with me, we're going to have to figure out what your tax rate is and how you file your taxes. Very confusing, I know. So what happened was I researched this, and in September of 2022, I'm dyslexic, can you tell? I get numbers mixed up. December 2022, I started the trust. I went to the bank, and I first off Googled 2 bill of sales. One bill of sales said Rocky Mount, North Carolina is going from my LLC to me. Second bill of sales said Rocky Mount, North Carolina is going from me to the trust. And the banker, a gentleman who was doing it, I handed him $10 for consideration. On the first bill of sale, he handed me back the $10 on the second bill of sale. So consideration was made. Scanned the 2 bill of sales, sent them to the attorney in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. This is happening in North Carolina. Next day, the attorney contacts me and says, I need the first page of your trust. Send that to him. This is September 2020. I started teaching in my real estate group to teach my fellow real estate investors how to save federal taxes. So when it finally went to auction, August 28th, 2021, it went up. It wasn't just $50,000. I'm moving my thing so I can read this. It went to $64,326. Yay, Sally! I made $44,326 on that one deal. But more importantly, I saved $10,368.24 on that one deal. Now, the second deal I put into the trust, so you have all the right information, was, I don't have the other one there. So far, I have saved so much money there. That's with the beneficial Spendthrift Trust. With the business trust, that's for 1099 income earners. I don't care what you're doing or how you're doing it, but you're going to save at least 70% on your federal taxes year after year. Just to give you an idea, this is a true story. The gentleman has 2 pizzerias here in the Charlotte area, makes the best white pizza ever. We know that we're going to save him at least $21,150 at 70%. Most of my people are saving between 90 to 95% on their federal taxes. So his plans are, he's going to pay for the trust the first year. He's going to save $21,150.60 in 2024. 2025, he's going to open a 3rd pizzeria. 2026, he's going to open a 4th pizzeria. He's going to work for another 7 years. So in 2033, when he retires, he's leaving 2 pizzerias to one son, 2 pizzerias to a second son, and they will inherit those 2 pizzerias completely tax-free, no inheritance tax for that, and continue to save 1099 income because this trust is irrevocable. Goes from generation to generation to generation, and like this. The full name of the trust, so y'all have this, is Irrevocable, Complex, Discretionary, Non-Grantor Spendthrift Trust. I don't bring anybody live because unfortunately, the last time I did that, someone came on naked. Tonight, 8 p.m. East Coast time, I do my live Q&A. You can come naked there if you want to. So, irrevocable, generation to generation. Complex, it can hold money day to day, month to month, year to year, decade to decade. Discretionary, whoever is the trustee can make the rules for the beneficiaries. I don't do that. Non-grantor. This is what makes it so different. What Susie Orman talks about on TV, what my mom and dad had. They were the grantor, and it's called a family trust. The only thing a family trust does is avoid going through probate and then dissolves. This trust is not your mom and dad's trust. This is what the Rockefellers have, 7 generations. So non-grantor, someone who is not the beneficiary, signs up for the trust, signs away from the trust, and you need their social security number. This is not hard to do. If you want me to do this or somebody else from the law firm, we do it free of charge. And then the 4th thing is your spendthrift. It's been in front of the U.S. Supreme Court twice. I have 2 pages of case law to give to your financial advisor or to your CPA. So the business trust is going to save 1099 income earners at least 70% every single year while they have the trust. The beneficial trust is for investors. I don't care if you're a passive investor, a real estate investor, a crypto miner, stock market investing, dividend investing, day trader, forex trader, futures trader, or if you have royalties, NFTs, a songwriter, an author, an actress, NFT crypto, NFT real estate, or if you have royalties. One of my clients inherited his granddad's horse farm in Oklahoma. On that horse farm, he's got 6 oil wells. You're going to save the following taxes year after year, generation after generation. You're not going to pay short-term capital gains or long-term capital gains. You're not going to pay interest income. You're not going to pay dividend income. You're not going to pay rental income or royalties. Now, everything but royalties is going to be taxed between 10% to 37%, 7 different layers. Long-term capital gains are either at 15% or 20%. So this is a conversation I just had today. So let me get to my notes so I don't lie to y'all. I should have had my pen where I needed it. So he's in January, he's going to be paid $250,000 for selling his 51 shares in I don't know what you call it, dispensary store. At 15%, he's going to save $37,500, and at 20%, he'll save $50,000. We just had this conversation. He's like, that's a lot of money. Then he's going to get involved with real estate investing and start investing other places. My name is Sally Gimmon. The website is thetrustisisyou.com. My podcast is Stop Paying Capital Gains Now. And here on TikTok, if you want information, please just put your email on one of my videos and I will send you some information so you can start saving federal taxes just like I do. I'm not crowing. I'm not trying to say I'm wonderful, but I have saved over $177,000 since starting this trust. You can save this money too. Thank you for watching. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.